The diner was warm and inviting. Steam rose from mugs of coffee. The smell of bacon filled the air. A man sat alone, sipping his coffee. He watched a young man enter the diner. The young man looked lost and tired. He was wearing worn clothes. The man felt a pang of sympathy for the young man. He remembered what it was like to be young and struggling. He decided to help. He called out to the young man, "Hey, why don't you join me? I'll buy you breakfast." The young man was surprised by the offer. He hesitated for a moment before accepting. He sat down across from the man. The two men talked over breakfast. The young man shared his story. He was new to the city. He was looking for a job. He missed a warm meal. The man listened patiently. He offered words of encouragement. He paid for the breakfast without a second thought. As they parted ways, the young man thanked the man. He promised to pay it forward one day. The man smiled. He never expected anything in return. Years passed. The man had almost forgotten about that morning at the diner. He was now looking for a job himself. He had an interview at a successful tech company. He was nervous as he sat in the waiting room. He hoped he would make a good impression. The door opened, and a well-dressed man walked in. He had a kind smile. He introduced himself as the CEO of the company. The man was taken aback. He recognized the CEO. It was the young man from the diner all those years ago. The CEO's face lit up in recognition. He embraced the man in a hug. He remembered the man's kindness. He offered the man the job on the spot. He said that the man's act of kindness had inspired him. He never forgot the man who bought him breakfast. The man was overwhelmed with emotion. He realized the power of a simple act of kindness. It had come full circle. From that day on, the man made a promise. He would continue to be kind to strangers. He knew that even the smallest gesture could make a big difference.